people have realized that high concentration oxygenated water can increase oxygen intake. It can improve memory, blood circulation, increase energy levels, and reduce fatigue. Now, it's important to have enough oxygen for our body, so it's also very important to find different sources for oxygen. Now, earlier we explained how ozonated water from our wonderful machine here can disinfect and dechlorinate. Our oxygenated water is made from our ozonated water, so you can rest assured that what you're drinking is absolutely safe and good for your health. In our next experiment, let's test for chlorine. Now, in this beaker, I'm going to fill it up with 150 cc's of regular tap water. And in this one, 150 cc's of oxygenated water. That looks about right. Next, I'm going to add some chlorine tester. 15 drops into tap water. That's 1, 2, 3, 15. You can see how yellow it's becoming. First, let's stir it up. So now it's evenly distributed. Now, let's see how much chlorine is in our oxygenated water. Color hasn't changed, but let's stir it up anyway. Still clear. You can see that our oxygenated water doesn't contain any chlorine. Now, after hearing all of this, you're probably wondering what the difference is between the electrolytic process that the Biotek high-concentration ozonated, oxygenated water uses versus the corona discharge process that other makers use when producing ozonated water. First, let's take a look at ozonated water. Now, for the corona discharge method, the ozone concentration is between 0.25 and 0.35 parts per million. Compared to Biotek's electrolytic process, that's much lower. The Biotek electrolytic process produces 1 to 7 parts per million. Now, what about time required for disinfecting? The corona discharge process takes about 30 to 150 seconds. But the Biotek electrolytic process is much faster at 5 to 15 seconds. You can do the math yourself. Now, what about dechlorinating? The corona discharge process takes about 5 to 8 minutes, while the Biotek electrolytic process takes just 1. So what about the time required for decomposing agricultural pesticides? Now, the corona discharge process can take up to half an hour, but the Biotek electrolytic process would only take 3 minutes at most. So you're thinking, what about the byproducts? The source is impure air for corona discharge, so the ozone produced by corona discharge contains nitrogen dioxides. When the nitrogen dioxides react to the chlorine in the water, nitrous acid, which is harmful to the body, is produced. So what about the Biotek electrolytic process? Since the source is pure water, no nitrous dioxides or other dangerous compounds are produced. Another byproduct of water ozonation is ozone off-gas. This is what goes into the air. Now, the corona discharge method does not comply with any of these standards, not the US standard or the Taiwan standard, but the Biotek electrolytic process does, in both Taiwan and in the US. Now, the Biotek electrolytic high-concentration ozonated, oxygenated water makers differ by ozone concentrations and are designed for use in different types of places. They are divided into residential, commercial, and medical models. All of these models work quickly and safely to effectively sterilize, disinfect, and even sanitize in food processing as well. It leaves no waste products either. For these reasons, high-concentration ozonated water has been widely used in Europe, the US, Japan, and other advanced nations. Here's how high-concentration ozonated water has been used in Europe, the US, Japan, and Asia. The Biotek high-concentration, ozonated, oxygenated water maker can be used in different situations. Now, in residential use, it could be used in a home to sterilize, disinfect, decompose pesticide, dechlorinate, deodorize, and preserve freshness. It could be used for washing hands, kitchenware, the cutting board, dining ware, and towels. It can also be used for rinsing fruits and vegetables, meats, and seafood. It can also be used for treating acne, for gargling, and other oral care. You can also use it to wash your face to rejuvenate and whiten skin. And last, for the home, it can be used for drinking to improve the immune system, prevent cancer, and increase overall health. In a commercial setting, it can be used to sterilize, disinfect, decompose pesticide, dechlorinate, deodorize, and to preserve freshness too. It can be used in restaurants, kindergartens, schools, and nursing homes, or also pools, saunas, spas, and health clubs. It's also for use in fruits and vegetables, meat, and seafood processing centers. And of course, it's also for use in hotels, industrial laundry facilities, and food processing plants.
In a medical setting, it can be used to sterilize and disinfect.
It can be used in hospitals and clinics. It can be utilized by doctors, nurses, and other healthcare staff to wash their hands. It's also suitable for sterilizing and disinfecting medical equipment and facilities. On June 26, 2001, the United States Food and Drug Administration approved the use of ozone in food processes. Now, legally, it can be used to disinfect and to preserve food in either packing or other food processes. Okay, so this shows that the advantages of ozone are not only being recognized by the authorities, it is also being widely used in a variety of industries. The Biotek high-concentration ozonated oxygenated water maker is newly developed and was designed and manufactured in an ISO 9001 and ISO 13485 certified facility. Our product has received GS, CE, UL, and CUL safety certifications as well. The Biotek electrolytic high-concentration ozonated oxygenated water maker is an economic, environmentally friendly, safe, and reliable product of biotechnology. It's also integrated prevention into its product. Now, it can keep your family and you healthy and also protect you from cancer and other diseases. Pesticide residue over time can build up in your body and can cause damage to the central nervous system and to your heart, and can also increase the chances of stroke. So, the more you get to know this wonderful machine, the better you will be able to enjoy a happy and healthier life.